Hey everyone, Skate Nerd Scott back again. Yeah, I've kind of decided to keep this going. We're gonna see where this goes. Got a lot of positive feedback so far from a number of people, so we're gonna keep it going. We'll see where it goes. Hey kid, do I look like a meme to you? All right. So today we're talking about the new video from Welcome Skateboards called Fetish. Hey, we're talking about the Fetish video, or fet.ish as it's shown, fet bullet point ish. I don't know. Fetishes. Yeah, it makes skateboarding seem a little creepy and gross. The underbelly of skateboarding we don't talk about. So I was curious as to what this video had in store. Just like anybody, I think. You know, Welcome has been around a few years, pretty much since the beginning of the small board boom in, a few years ago. This is their first full length, and the team has changed a lot since the beginning. There's a few notable absences. Chris Millick is not with the team anymore, as well as a few other people that were, really good, and I felt like kind of identified what the brand is. So the question is this video any good? Can they pull it off? Can they pull this off with maybe some unknown names? And I think the answer to that is yeah, they can. They come through with a pretty decent video. So the video has a definite color palette to it, kind of an 80s pastel vibe. I was digging it. I think it fit with the overall vibe of the video and the locations, which are a lot of in the Southwest. It seems like a lot of Arizona stuff. Spots we've seen before, but the pastel kind of fits in with that whole motif. Opening team montage, kind of standard what a lot of videos do. Pretty good. Maybe a few too many bowls and skate parks and stuff for a full-length video from an actual company. But what can you do? It's Arizona. I think what happens when they build two skate parks in Arizona that are like too close together, I think they just procreate and another skate park is created. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Opening the video, we got Ryan Lay. So Ryan Lay, he does this palm upward turned rear hand thing that like I used to do. Like he skates like this, like backhand, palm upward turned, right? It was terrible when I did it. It was gross. I wanted to shoot myself when I saw my own footage. It works for Ryan. He doesn't overdo it too much, but it gives him like this weird kind of singular look to when he's actually skating. And it looks cool. I like it. He skates a big rock gap thing, does like 150 tricks down it. Thing that has rocks contained in like these boxes. Kind of cool looking. No, it's really cool looking. Will Blatty, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say his name. He starts it off by getting wet off a big hard flip over a hip, just gets dunked in the water. Man, and he just lays there. All I could think of was, I hope he's not the kind of guy that skates with his phone in his pocket, because he's screwed. He's a super versatile dude, does like a bunch of early grab stuff downstairs. I was into that. Don't see that too much, and you don't see it done well too much. Really cool song. Man, that like Postman song gets stuck in my head. And he does a nollie backside 180 1 foot. I don't think I've seen that trick since Salman Aga. Nora Vasconcelos, obviously the female skater on the team. She kind of subverts the expectation of a female skater right off the bat with like a funny clip at the beginning, and then throughout her part. You'll have to watch it and see what I mean, but the part's pretty good. It's really park heavy again, but I was digging it. Jason Salinas, maybe? Guided by Voices. So good. A Guided by Voices song. Not used enough in skate videos. It's like it's made for skateboarding. It's like Dinosaur Jr. or something. So immediately I was biased toward this part. I can't tell if the ender to his part is on purpose or not. Rick Fabro and Roman Pavic skate to a song that I know they're going to be mad at in a couple years, if not right now. Oh man. You know what? I don't know why it is, but sometimes it seems like when people are assembling the video, it seems like sometimes they're intentionally trying to sandbag a guy's part, and I don't know. It really, I don't know, maybe somebody will be into it. So yeah, they got a shared part that's actually 2 songs long, and I kept thinking about why didn't they just break it up into 2 separate parts? And then I realized, like, it's because they skate all the same spots and they kind of skate similarly, so it wouldn't really make any sense to have them have separate parts. In a case like that, I don't know, like, what is one guy doing more than the other guy? But anyway, they're young kids, they're AMs, they're probably just seeing how it'll work out. Jordan Sanchez, I was really looking forward to this part. Jordan Sanchez is my man. He had a part a year ago that he put out for Thrasher where he skated all dumpsters. This part, there's no real theme to it, but he does kind of make the unskatable skatable, and he does the unexpected on the skatable, if that makes sense. Aaron Gore is up next. Not a real standout part for me. He does skate that Muska feedback rail. He does a cool trick on it, but then he follows it up with a drop-in grind on a hub. I don't know. Good kid. Didn't really stand out for me. Daniel Vargas is up next. Another tranny guy. Didn't really stand out for me, except he does do some cool hand varial tricks. Some stuff I'd never seen before, so that was cool. So the last part goes to a guy named Ryan Townley. And I gotta tell you, I've never heard of this guy before. I didn't know anything about him. And he crushes. This dude is a monster. He's got kind of the power and the speed of Ryan Lay, and he's got kind of bits of Jordan Sanchez mixed in. He's got the creativity, does a lot of like unexpected things. This kid's got a future in this business, I tell you. He does. I mean, I want to see more from this guy. He had such a strong ender for this video. Ripping. So on Welcome's website, they said this, quote, "Our team has clearly not been assembled based on who the media wants to promote or whom we could pay for. They ride for us because they want to and because they each have that very, very special something that makes you want to get on your board when you see them skate." Well, yes and no. They're all doing really unique tricks, but maybe since it's Arizona or it's 2017, all of those unique tricks just kind of form into this thing where sometimes they get lost in each other. That's not saying any of these guys aren't talented or this isn't just a talented team altogether. I think it is. But at points, they end up kind of being the same in their uniqueness, if that makes any sense. But the flip side of that is it's a cohesive vision for a team. And I think, especially in 2017, that's a really positive thing to have. Oh, about the Arizona comment. So I've noticed that Arizona has always seemed like it's on the forefront of this like kind of anything goes trick movement. Someone once told me that it's because you can skate all year round in Arizona, and there's so many spots, and there's so many standard spots. There's stairs and mani pads and stuff everywhere that to stand out, you really have to be different, and you got to do something different. So yeah, overall, super talented team. Some of the visuals look really similar to Jackson Casey's stuff they did with, you know, the Pyramid Country videos and whatnot. You know, that whole vaporwave look and feel and sound to it. It's not quite as impactful here, maybe just because I've seen it before, but it still works for the video. So the question is, should I buy it? Well, that kind of comes down to, does it make me stoked to skate? Will it make me stoked to skate in a year if I pop it in the DVD player? Who has DVD players anymore? On your PlayStation, your computer? I don't know. I don't know how technology works. I don't know how the lack of technology works. Yeah, absolutely. I think, I mean, it got me stoked to skate. It's January here, and I can't skate. I'm not in Arizona, but definitely made me want to skate, and that's what's important. And I think with the strong opener and closer, it really makes it a good video. It's a good cohesive vision also. And I think some of these guys have some like real lasting power, and their skating is going to look classic in a few years. It's going to look timeless. So overall, I give it 3 bearings. All right, that's it for me. See you guys next time.